welcome to a very special video here from Barnabas Junction for you this time. So, you've seen the intro, and you know what it's all about. Yes, Sparky107107, our Canadian model railroader, is visiting the UK. He's been here and gone already. Wow, what a visit it was. I tried my best to cram in as much for him, and I hope, well, it looks to me like he did. I do hope, Sparky, that you've enjoyed your visit here, and you've gone away with lots of memories. I know you enjoyed your 37s, one just here, and your SO tankers. The good old SO tankers you always go on about. I think there's still the same amount here anyway, but we'll talk a bit more about that later on. But anyway, Sparky has been here all the way from Canada. He's visited Barnabas Junction and he's done loads more. Like I say, I've crammed in as much as I could in just a short few hours. I think in total, excluding sleeping time, I think he had about 30 hours, 36 hours, something like that here in crew. And I crammed in as much as possible for him. Sorry, Sparky. Yes, you had some early mornings and late nights while you were here, but I do hope you really did enjoy yourself. And Amy, your good dear wife, she was absolutely fantastic. Very dear friend she's made with her, my wife Rachel, and we do hope to see you again both very soon. But anyway, back to the railways. So, 6th of August, 11 AM, Sparky flew in to Manchester Airport, and I was there to meet him. As you saw at the beginning, that was his plane landing at Manchester Airport, and it was a great moment to finally meet the guy. I've been watching him on YouTube for many years now, and to finally have him here in the UK was just an absolute honour. I hope you had a fantastic time, just as much as I did, and I hope you enjoyed going on with the remainder of your holiday. Over to Matt Slade, and if you haven't seen his video, I'll post a link up the top for you, whichever side it is, I'm not sure. Matt Slade channel, and I hope you enjoyed it there too. Now, like I say, I've crammed in so much, so during this video, so I don't want it to be too long because I want you to be ready for when Sparky releases his video once he gets home back into Canada. So there has been a lot of live videos here on my channel already with him, so there will be a few little snippets of those lives just in this video. So if you want to see the full video, make sure you click on the link which will be above the video, or they'll be in the description below. And also there were there's lots of photographs that were taken during our visit, so I'll throw them in somewhere along the lines. But yeah, the first day I had a really big special treat for him. So we went, once he got here, he was settled down, got him, he had a quick look here before we got him booked into his hotel. Took him out for a nice meal, and then it was a drive. But where did we go? Well, here's a little bit of a clip of where we went. The main hall. There's many members of the club here working on layouts already. Well, we've got layouts of all scales here. So there we go, Sparky, he's off to enjoy the view. We've already had a good look round, so we've just been out for a break and we're now come back in. So what do you think then of the place, Sparky?
Well, see, I was trying to make it look like I owned the place and I knew what I was kind of doing and where I was going, but
he's lost. So yeah, we've got loads of layouts, and there's one special one just upstairs, isn't there?
Yep, that's the American layout that you guys got up there. It's got a big boy and a special big boy painted for some UK paint scheme, I guess. So
yeah.
That was kind of cool.
So a little bit at home.
A little bit. But nice to get away from home and see what is run over here too.
Yeah.
So, all these layouts, like you guys got the O gauge here, and double O gauge is there. I feel like Vanna White.
N gauge.
Right over there.
We've got
some
N gauge over here
Lots
for
of wiring.
those with tiny fingers.
Yeah.
So there's lots of
old
layouts
sheds,
under
yeah.
construction, being repairs, having work done on them. So there you go. That was the first visit and a really special one. So a massive thank you to all of the staff, the exhibition manager, obviously Andy Hunton, the secretary of Worley Club. Thank you for allowing us to bring Sparky down to the club. It was the first time for myself, and I must say, wow, what a club. I will definitely make an effort of visiting there again in the future. Don't forget, if you like the Worley Club, you can see the Model Railway exhibition, the Worley Model Railway exhibition, November each year at the NEC in Birmingham. Full details available at the Worley Model Railway Club website. Link will be in the description below. So that was the first day, straight off the plane, first visit. So we got back to Crewe from Worley at approximately 11:30 at night, and he was exceptionally tired. Both Worley, from Worley, both Sparky and his dear wife Amy. And while we were there, obviously you saw we met up with Jeff Reedman, also of Jumble Lane, a member of Worley Club, who lives local to the area. So it was great to see Jeff at the club. So that was day one, visit, arrival, and trip out. Day two, wow, you'll be surprised what we fitted into day two. So, first of all, it was a visit to the Dagfields Craft Centre, just south of Crewe, south of Nantwich actually as well. Quick visit there to look at the craft centre. It was lovely for both Sparky and Amy to see a lot of the antiques and crafts that at the centre. And not only, Sparky had a special visit in mind while there, and that was to visit Trident Trains, a local model shop which is wall-to-wall model railways. Everything you can ever imagine for all gauges and scales. So we spent much of the visit in there. So straight onto there, after that we did a bit of a cultural visit to Nantwich, because Amy had already checked out that she wanted to see St Mary's Church in Nantwich. A magnificent church, probably the second biggest church in Cheshire. So we took a visit to there for themselves, and they were overwhelmed. So I hope you really did enjoy that, as I did. I love the church. I've seen the church as a child, visited it many times. Beautiful place. So if you're in the area and you like cultural visits, check out St Mary's Church in Nantwich. So straight onto there, it was a quick visit back here, home, quick refreshments, quick drink, and we met up then also with Stuart from Valleybrook too. If you don't know Stuart, check out his link above. And then it was off to the Crewe Heritage Centre. Sparky had been given the honours of a VIP visit out of public opening hours to visit the centre, as he was travelling here all the way here from Canada. And I tell you what, they couldn't do enough for us. So thank you very much to Mike Lenz, the manager of the Heritage Centre, and all the other staff that were on site to assist and advise with some information and advice for Sparky. He got to have a great look round the APT, and not only did we, obviously he got to see a 37 on site that was currently under restoration, which he was in awe of. I tell you that he was drooling at it, bluntly. But not only did he get to see one on site, he got to see one of these. It was a Euro Phoenix coming through on test services, pulling some test rolling stock through Crewe. We did actually have to wait some time for it to come along the line because it was sat a bit further up north from the centre. So we did patiently wait for 2.5 hours for it to just make its way past the site. And we did get a clip of that, so here it is for you to view.
We've been waiting 2.5 hours for this thing to move.
So there you go, Class 37 Euro Phoenix. Wow, and that two-tone horn, that made him shiver with excitement. He really, really did love that. So thanks to the driver for doing that. It was great. 2.5 hours just for that few seconds of excitement for him. Worth the wait. So we spent the rest of the well, we were there for about, I think we were there for about 5 hours. We had a great time. Obviously, it wasn't open to the public, so a lot of the centre wasn't really in operation, but thanks to the staff for just giving us a few peeks into the areas that were actually closed off. So I hope you really enjoyed that. There is several live streams with myself. I'm also in the Model Railway YouTube community group, Facebook group. If you want to see those, check out my links previously on this channel, or go to the group, join the group if you're not a member, and you'll see a great live stream in there also. So I won't post any more on that on here, so there's lots to see on other videos. But that wasn't the end of it. We were only halfway through our day. So about 5 p.m, 5:30 in the evening, we thought, well, no, I'd already got planned. We went over to Basford Sidings. If anyone doesn't know where Basford Sidings is, it's a big freight yard just south of Crewe Station. If you just Google it, you can't miss it. It's huge. There's a great vantage point to watch the trains coming out of the freight yard. And I tell you what, we thought we weren't going to get anything. We got plenty of passenger traffic coming through on the West Coast Main Line, but we thought, it's not looking good. We're not really getting any trains. Then all of a sudden, we were spoilt. We had 2 locomotives on intermodals simultaneously, one leaving the yard and one entering the yard. It was brilliant. So I'll post a little bit of a snippet for you now. If you want to see the full video, I'll post a link above or in the description for you. So just take a look at this little sneaky peek. Quickly dash over to the side. And we have another one coming in. Class 66 as well.
Yes, Christopher. You look at the CG Play videos. Oh, we got CG Play with it. We got one in and one out.
You can actually feel the vibration on this bridge, structure. We just quickly spin around. Just go out to the side. And you can see there where they join the West Coast Main Line, weaving through. there you go. If you want to see the full video, check out the other video, the live stream on my channel. We absolutely was so, oh, I was definitely, and I hopefully, I know Stuart was with his class 70s. He likes his class 70s. So yeah, that was fantastic. 2 for the price of 1. I couldn't have asked for perfect timing on that. We were just about to think about leaving, and then we just had that, and that was fantastic. Great opportunity there. So if you want to know where that is, check out Casey Lane, Basford Sidings South. Great opportunity. Okay, so was it over there? No, it wasn't. We then came back here to Barnabas Junction to do Sparky Wednesday night live stream. Now, every Wednesday over in Canada, when Sparky does do a 7 p.m. live stream, virtually every week without fail. And but obviously he was in the UK, so he does it at 7 p.m. Eastern. Now that's actually 5 hours behind. 5 hours behind us. So when he goes live, it's midnight here in the UK. So he did it here in the UK. It went out at 8 p.m. UK time, and it was great. We had a great time. If you haven't seen it, check out Sparky's channel because it was hilarious. He had us dancing. Why did I do that? Oh, you should see Stuart though. He had a bit of a sweat on, and he had a good old jiggle. So check out Sparky's channel. Subscribe, click the bell, check out that Wednesday night live stream from last week. It was fantastic, so thumbs up for that. It was a great opportunity to have him here. But during that live stream, I was absolutely honoured to be received a couple of gifts. So I'm going to grab them for you now, and I'm going to place one of them on the layout. Right, so there we go. I'm back, and as you can see, came up top. That's because very kindly Sparky brought one of his fabulous t-shirts over here and to give me. So thank you very much, Sparky. But it didn't end there. Sparky very kindly brought a very special Canadian locomotive. Now this locomotive is a limited edition locomotive, and there are 2, and I'll explain why there's 2 in a moment, but only one here. So what we got here is HO, it's a GP7 locomotive, and it's Ontario Southland, hashtag 378, produced exclusively for Otter Valley. So we've got an Atlas Model Railroad Classic, Gold, yes, Atlas Classic Gold Edition locomotive. This is the box, and it's sound fitted as well. Listen to this. So that was just one of the bells. I've got the book here. I've not had a really good look through it, but wow, it's got some amazing sounds. So that was F1, that was the bell, and you push that on and off. Then we got I won't go through them all, but there's loads. I'll do a proper review of this. So, oh wow, it's got lights, actually sound, and it sounds incredible. So I'm just going to start the engine up because this you need to hear. So there you go, a little bit of a sneaky peek off with the engine then. So I'll do a full review on that. Thank you so much, Sparky. That's a fabulous gift of you. I'm really honoured to have that here at Barnabas Junction. I will absolutely treasure that. So look out for a full review coming soon of this locomotive. But the day didn't end there. Obviously, he did his live stream, usual time frame about an hour, and then we shot off for another quick whiz out, and we went to Crewe railway station because there was a very special steam locomotive coming in all the way from Cardiff, and it was 70,000 Britannia. So we whizzed down there to catch it coming in, and we were not disappointed. It was fantastic. So I'll just throw in a little bit of a snippet in here for you to view. If you want to see a full feature video of Britannia, I will be putting that out in a separate video coming very soon. So here's a little bit of snippet for you.
Did they do a second one?
There you go. So that was fantastic. That was an absolutely fantastic moment. Even I didn't know about that. That was just a last minute thing. That, oh, what a bonus to the end of the day. But it wasn't the end of the day, because once we left there, we shot off then, and it was getting late at this point. We shot off then to take Sparky to visit Farleybrook 2 Model Railway. He had a lovely little time there to see Stuart's layout as it's developing. It's still in the beginning development stages, and he had a thoroughly good time. So that we got back, I think, from Stuart's at about midnight. So it was a very late night for Sparky and his dear wife Amy back at the hotel, but he had to be up early. So it was a 12:30 back. He had to be on for 7:30 in the morning because we had to cram in yet more visits. So the next day was the 8th of August. So on the 8th of August, Sparky was then going to be taking off on his second part of the journey here for his trains, but he wasn't leaving until just after 11 AM. So we had an hour or two window just to squeeze in a little bit more. So I took him up to Haslington Models and to have a look at what Les has got there in the shop, and Sparky got his hand on one of these, a model Euro Phoenix. So look out for that coming up on Sparky's channel when he gets back. There is a sneaky peek of this in operation at Jubilee Road at Matt Slade's, testing it out. So if you want to see that, make sure you check out Matt Slade's Sparky Visits video. But he was besotted with that model, especially after seeing one in real life. So yeah, check that out and look out for that, the feature-length video coming from Sparky. So after visiting Haslington Models, we made our way to Crewe railway station prior to Sparky and Amy catching his train off to Cardiff. So we had about 45 minutes to an hour to spend some time on the station, watching the trains going by, and we were treated with a couple of special trains that came in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to throw it in at the end of this, just a few photos of our visits and his visits all around the area, and a couple of videos, and then I'll be straight back with you. So I hope you enjoyed those photographs and videos of Sparky's visits, the final ones that I could throw in there. Like I said, we crammed in so much, and if I put it into this video, it would be several hours long. So please, if you want to see feature-length videos of his visits, if there have already been live streams, check out the live streams. Links will be in the description or as the video progresses, and of other visits he does with other people whilst here. So it was time for us to sadly say goodbye to Sparky and Amy on their second part of the train side of their visit here to the UK, and off he went to Cardiff, where he was to meet Matt Slade and spend much time enjoying more trains, more layouts, more models, and also Severn Valley Railway. Great visit that was. So what I'm going to do here now is we're going to wave Sparky off. So, but before I do, I want to again say a massive thank you to Sparky for visiting me. I was absolutely honoured to have such a, well, how can we say, model railway royalty, as we can put it. Model railroad royalty here at Barnabas Junction, and obviously as everywhere else. I took him to see the Worley Club, Valley Brook, the Heritage Centre. It was a fantastic time. I really enjoyed it, and one thing I can say is there will be more. So until next time, thanks Sparky, thanks Amy, see you again soon. Bye from me.